What's up and welcome back, guys. This is Bouncetown Adventures. I'm Jake. I'm the owner and operator here at Bouncetown in Cleveland, Oklahoma. This is my obstacle course that I have inside my building. We do birthday parties and other events here inside the facility. We got 6 other inflatables that are in here, so it's a good time for the kids to come and jump. All of these units can also go out for individual rentals, whether they are private birthday parties or church events and other functions for the community. So this particular one, this is my obstacle course. It's about 60 feet long. 2 people can run through it at the same time, so it is fun for the kids and adults even for racing, and it really does bring in a pretty good crowd. I've sent this out to schools, to churches, to individual birthday parties. This one did have a bit of a learning curve when it came to becoming an owner and operator of this sort of business. This is actually 2 units, so with that you have to make sure that you know the direction of which you rolled it, because if you don't, you can very easily get it turned around. And that's exactly what happened the very first time I took this out to the field for an event. I rolled the first unit out for the front and it was just fine. The second one I rolled out was not the same. I actually had it backwards. You can imagine me having to turn this entire thing around by myself. A lot of people don't know these things are very, very heavy. But I finally did get it turned around, and then I had to blow it up to make sure it was all good to go and attached in the proper way. You actually have to sew the 2 units together using some elastic cord and make sure that the Velcro in between the units is secured so no one falls through and has to be safe. Not only that, I was on my own and by myself, so I had to make sure that all the stakes and cones were put in the proper places so everything was up to code and safe. I did, however, get better at this. I learned from my personal preference, and everybody who does these, you guys all know that you have your own personal ways of doing it that you think is best, which is perfect. I roll each unit to the center. Instead of rolling from the front to the back, I roll each one of them so they meet right in the middle. Makes it easier to remember, and I never have to wonder which way I rolled one of the units. So as long as I put both of them next to each other, I can roll them opposite from each other and they'll all come out just fine. This one, it's a behemoth, man. It's got 16 stakes total, and any of you know, if it hasn't rained in a while, driving 16 stakes into the ground with a 4-pound sledge is not necessarily the best time. But I'll tell you what, it does give you a pretty good workout. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it. See you in the next one.